Hello and welcome. Right, there is new bits and pieces to take a look at on the Lego website. Mudge has just decided to jump up and join me on the sofa. So we are going to be going through all of the different websites this evening, just basically what. So there is a brand new ×3 offer running, and there's some new giveaways and different bits and pieces like that. Now, for everybody that has liked the video so far, thank you very much indeed, because of course it massively helps the algorithm. Now, before we get things going, we will be making up a poll. So, questions, poll. What you prefer? Sale ×2 ×4. Work that out as we go. Actually, I'm gonna make the guys in the chat come up with a poll idea. So members poll idea tonight. That's what why not? Right, okay, so enough of that waffling. So we are on the Lego website here. It's only because I forgot to do a poll this evening, to be honest. I've been chasing my tail all day today. So Lego website back in the UK, it's all about the smart play brick and all the other little bits and pieces. However, if you go down into the offers, we have got this, which is ×3 loyalty points. It's on selective items. We will be taking a good look and seeing what is available on that. So it'd be interesting to see why ×3 is now a thing. We've had ×2. We've had 1 ×4. I have never known anything on ×3, I don't think. Unless it happened last year with some sets that they just didn't know anything about. So yes, there is a thing for ×3 points at the moment. We'll be taking a look at those sets. And of course, what else is on a sale? And then we have some new giveaways. So there is a new picture frame that is out and about, which is with purchases of £135 or more while stocks last. It is valid until the 16th. So you have got options and options with all the other little bits and pieces that are on here. And then we've got the bunny ear bag as well, which is on the 16th to the 3rd. Okie dokie. Right, let's start off with this. So, floral picture frame, £19.99 value. Nice, but it's got a nice box though. And of course, I think this will do quite well. This would have done quite well as an actual set because people love the little flowers that they've been making at the moment. And there is a nice picture frame. Has anybody seen this built or not? Because there's a fair few nice giveaway sets that they are making up at the moment. Right, nobody's coming with a poll idea, so I'm going to do one. Start a poll. What's best? Hang on. Best. Let's have a look. Sale ×4. Good. GWP. Other. Simple as that. Simple. Right, there we go. You guys didn't come up with the ones that I've done it. It was annoying me there wasn't a poll there. So there we go. So that is, and this is item number 40916, 310 pieces. It looks like it's a half decent size. Some different bits and pieces that are in there. You've got all the tiling and everything dotted around the outside of this one. You've got obviously small little part elements and things. And don't forget, this is a free giveaway when you spend over a certain amount of money. So what else is there coming? Oh, you can have it both ways. Of course you can. So it's portrait or landscape. So there you go. That's not too bad because you can just move the little flowers up in the corner. And then I'm assuming you might just be able to have the frame as the frame and maybe just use the elements and things elsewhere. Oh, clever. So you can obviously start to link it in because I think this has been doing quite well. With regards to just seeing people buying it in the store the other day. Now, in the chat, if you scroll all the way up to the top, I have put in yesterday's upload again. I knew it would crumble, so it hasn't kicked off or done very well at all. Not that it matters, does it? But in case anybody hasn't come across in your own newsfeed on YouTube, there is a walking around tour of one of the Lego stores that was visited yesterday. Of course, it was the Lego Lightsaber Week. weekend. Right, notifications going out. I can see the numbers growing. So, Reese, good evening to you. Ultra Bricks, good evening to you. DGI, hello, hello, hello. And we have got a few other people having a chit chat, which is good to see. And yes, there is some new emojis in the chat. I do believe Willy Wonka is one of those sets that is on times 3 points, and we will get there in a second. So let's just play spot the difference with these. So it's £135 or more while stocks last 16th to the 3rd. So it literally, I think this is obviously just come on. This ends at the same time. It's £60, but it's only for 3-in-1 Friends, Lego City, Ninjago, or Dreams. So if you buy £60 worth of those and then top it up, you get both. That's not too bad. So this is a Easter bag. Has it actually got ears on? I think it does. I think there is Easter ears on the side of this with a chicken on the back. I'm sure some of you guys and girls will love all of these. It's not too bad, is it? There you go. There's nothing wrong with getting bits and pieces for free. Now that is obviously £60 or more. £10.99 is the value for that one. Right. I don't think there's many, but we will take a look in case anybody is interested in getting any of these. Then we'll go over to Australia. We'll go over to Canada and America. I've got a funny feeling they might all be the same across the board. They are across the same across the board. Then we'll just do a little bit of breaklink research towards the very end. So I think there's only 5. And the only 2 new ones that have been upgraded is the fish tank and the team leader mech. Because did the Twilight set go in a sale? Wonka was times 4 points at the last time they did this. Hogsmeade was in the times 2. And the River Steamboat, I do believe, is retiring this year, I think. Mark, good evening to you. Hopefully you are good. So what we'll do, we will tease ourselves and we'll finish on the Willy Wonka. We'll make it count. So these are all of them in the UK. So times 3 event for the bits and pieces that are in the UK. What did it say? 3 in brackets. What's the third? Oh, you got Field of Flowers as well. So £35 or more, and you get the Field of Flowers. So there's a third one that didn't pop up on that. So that is what this looks like. That's still running, the little thing with the Legoland thing on the back as well, and that's valued at £3.49. And it's 30. If you spend £35, you will get given a polybag. So is anybody a fan of the Harry Potter sets? Does anybody have these? Because this has now gone into a bigger, I say a bigger saving. It's not. You get more points. Does that make it more attractive for you to get this set now? Because of course it had a hard bit of competition going up against the Alley, and of course the Alley got released before the initial price increase as well, didn't it? So the Alleyway was phenomenal value. This does look very, very impressive, but I think a lot of people think it's a bit on the pricey side. But I do like the fact it's got Hogwarts, it's got the station. This I think would look nice in the Winter Village display. I am still on the fence with getting it though, so I am still not going to go through it. Let me go back. I was in a daydream. I was going through those. That's why I was going through the photos too quickly. So nothing much on that one. Horse, obviously, owl post, and then you've got all the little bits and pieces at the bottom. And then you've got obviously all the different shops. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I can spot that is slightly different to make people jump out and buy this. Clearly, it's just not doing very well, is it? 3 base plates in length, 13 inches in height. So it's a long thing. But the fact that this set is always in discounts or other little bits and pieces, hopefully you guys and girls have got the sets that you want already. This is obviously now a good time to be tactical, because if any of these sets are retiring halfway through this year, now is the time to pick these up, because we know that you're not getting them on the Insiders weekend. They're not going to make it that way, are they? So Sean says, still have a price on times 3. Old Brick says Mech Leader is still a tough sell at that price, but it is massive though, isn't it? The Mech Leader is huge, I do believe. There is all of the other little bits, but that's in London, that one. So that is, I think that's London, I think. And then yeah, you can see all the different sizing and things on the back, because this is the taller one up on here. So I've got the alleyway. I would use this in my winter village only. You can mix and match it between the two if you want to. This one obviously looks a lot more blocky than that one, because obviously the design, it is exactly the same how they got them at the theme parks, and of course it's exactly the same how they do them in the films. Will be interesting to see what it's going to be like in the new TV show, because potentially it could all chop and change and look slightly differently. Is that the reason why they're trying to get this one out of the way quickly? Because they've got new stuff to come. So there we go on that one. Is anybody going to crumble for times 3 points? Because what, 349, but you also will get 2 giveaway purchases with it. It's 3,228 with 12 minifigures. So is anybody sold on that one? No. Yeah, so this one is obviously just it was just in the price increase. It's just a chunky thing, this one, isn't it? So I think a lot of people have been sat on the fence, I do believe is the right way of saying that one. But there are others, and we will get to the holy grail for everybody soon enough. Now, has anybody bought this? I've seen it built on one store visit, and it was tucked away in the corner, and how they had their cube, you couldn't really see it very well. And because the lighting was bouncing off the cube, I couldn't really tell how bright the colours actually were. But this is £400. Bearing in mind, you could have got the 3-in-1 creative fish tank that sold out and is now worth an absolute fortune. And they've gone for this huge aquarium at 4,154 pieces. It's just this store is only exclusive on Lego.com. So they've done all the videos, and they've done all the other little bits and pieces. And I'm sure, I didn't do this with Potter, did I? We'll go back to Potter after and go down these. So you've got all the underwater bits and pieces. There is moving elements that are on there, but there's not really much you can don't think you can chop and change and pull things out. So there's things that you can see swirl, move. You've got the treasure chest, and you've got the brick fish. But I don't know. I don't know if anybody has picked this up. But it's nothing that sort of tickled my fancy at all. And I did grow up having some fish tanks. I did grow up with them, and I had some. But because don't forget, you can get the small aquarium, and this did come with the filter as well, didn't it? That was the one that it came with. But no, I don't know of anybody that's come across any of the live streams that we've done. I've done a fair few of the live streams now, and not a single person has said that they were building this. They might have got it. They might have it in their collection. And if you've got it in your collection, I really would like to know how you think it displays. Because I'm sure, well, I've seen it. It's a big thing. So you've got all the bits and stuff, so you can see for yourself all the detailing, all the coral, all the other little bits and pieces on there. You've got bits and pieces that will move with the fish and all that kind of stuff. There's 18 photos that will go through gradually. So you've got the icons box work, obviously, because it's not the ideas, don't forget. So that's a key thing to remember. It is not a Lego ideas set. But yeah, it is a pricey set, this one. It is a pricey set. So yeah, it's just, what do you guys and girls think? Would you want to get it for? Because I don't know if you could get it just for the parts. It's a lot of money for parts, and I think that I don't think you could. I mean, there's lots of stuff that you might get creative with, but it's not like if you bought 3 or 4 Lego created castles and make your own huge mock. It'd be too expensive to put the glass paneling with the windscreen elements on, because that would be so much money to do that. But yeah, you go, it's 2 base plates by base plate and half. So it's not actually as big as what I thought it was. Maybe it's just deeper than I thought it was. Yeah, it's just bizarre. Very, very, very bizarre. But it's now on times 3 points, and it's always had points around it. It's it seems to be some of the bigger sets that they've released have been very, very hit and miss. Some people are all over them, and then universally, there's not much love for certain ones. But no, there's no inkling or twitch for myself on that one. But that is item number 10366, £399. It's £4,154. But remember, it's on times 3 points, and you do get 2 giveaways. So if you were thinking about it, potentially this is the best time to get it, unless it's retiring at the end of the year. If it's retiring at the end of the year, it could go into a sale, which would be more value, more money off than the times 3 points. But if it does a daily bugle and it doesn't get there, then you're going to lose out. And I can't remember off the top of my head if should I get the list up? Let's have a look. We'll get the list up as well, shall we? Because I wonder if some of these are retiring and when are they going to retire? Because the list keeps moving. So where is that list? I'm in a nightmare today. Having a nightmare. And of course, if you're building anything in the background, let us know. Let us know what it is you're building and doing, and we can have a look-see and see what you're getting on with. So this is under the icons, isn't it? Lego icons banner. Yes. So when's it going? Got it. I've got the list in front of me now. Lego icon sets retiring. So in July, at the moment, it is Optimus, Pac-Man, Doom, Kingfisher, Retro Radio, Bumblebee, Fountain Garden, and French Calf. So this set on your screen is not retiring in July. The Eiffel Tower has been moved to December. You've got the Everything is Awesome, the Sherlock Holmes, the NASA set that I like the look of is going, the Countach, and the Endurance Natural History Museum and the Gardens. So this set isn't going. So I wonder why they're doing the time series. Maybe they've got a load of stock. There must be a reason, surely. Surely. So I don't know if anybody does have the question. I woke up today, opened my window, started crying. Sheba, what's the matter with you? Talk to me, Sheba. What's happened? There's not more snow out your window, is there? Will you drop a bit of Lego or something, or what? What's going on? Right. So next thing. Everybody's liked the video so far, guys. Again, thank you very much indeed. Because it just helps the algorithm. So feel free to chit chat and join in with everybody. So River Steamboat. So that's what we'll do. River Steamboat is next. That's an ideas set. I do, yes, Lego ideas. So the first thing I'm going to do is see if it's on the retiring list. And if it's on the retiring list, which I think it is, when? Because the list keeps changing. Because they like to spice things up, don't they? So Lego ideas. Coming down for 2026, D&D, Jaws, and the Magic of Disney is in July. And in December, there is got the Grand Piano, the Van Gogh, the Polaroid, the Nightmare Before Christmas, the Garden, the Big Gardens, Evolution of STEM, and this. So the River Steamboat does retire on the 31st of December or before. So you've got two options. You've either got, because this was the one that went into a sale. So this was in a sale last year. It's now on times 3 points. I don't think this one will make the Insiders Weekend again. I don't think. What's going on? Matt adding fuel to the FOMO fire again. Yes, absolutely. So if anybody wants this is on the chopping block in December. However, with the amount of stuff that was in the Insiders Weekend for the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and all that kind of stuff, and then they did their own Insiders Weekend in 25, this was on sale for a whole week. So I don't think. Oh, is that Mr. Lego King? Mr. Lego King has returned. I see him. Lego King, good evening to you. How are we? So Lego King is back. So yes, if anybody wants this, it is in December. It's fully modular. does look nice on the inside. You've got the drum kit up at the top. You've got all the other little bits and pieces. You've got the little steam bit with the Technic engine room. And then you've got like the little kitchen and things up on that bit. And then further across, you've then got some other little bits and pieces. And then you've got this up on here. And of course, don't forget, it is apparently, it got brought to my attention before we went live. It is Mario Day tomorrow. Hence why there is a new Mario emoji for you guys and girls to use in case they are actually going to do the Luigi reveal tomorrow. Because we have been waiting and waiting for Luigi to happen. Is it going to come? And is it going to be exactly the same scale as the other cart? Hopefully it is. And that should look quite nice on display. Got to appreciate the NASA shaft. Yes, indeed. Oh, is that what you're talking about? I wonder what you're talking about the shaft for. I couldn't figure out if you're talking about the Shara shaft or what. Oh, Shira said it's a sunny, beautiful day and 70 degrees. Oh, then you open up your window and start to cry. Oh, I see. There we go. So yes, there's some expensive sets in this ×3. Obviously, this is functional. It does move. You've got to be tactical. You've got to be tactical with regards to when do you get the sets that you've got a bit of FOMO for, because, well, this is going. So this is the one that's on the list. So I guess you would just prioritize it, wouldn't you? I would have been stuffed if they'd put 1 or 2 sets on ×3 that I would have liked. But luckily, it's only Wonka that is on the list, Willy Wonka, which now it's gone down to ×3 points instead of it being on ×4. I'm just going to wait until it goes back to ×4 points because don't quite get how that was the only set that was on ×4 and everything else is on ×2. And now they sort of met in the middle and done ×3. But there's Wonka. It'll be coming. Mech. So this is probably on the ×3 points because it's going up against a lot of sales at the moment. John Lewis, Argos, everywhere like that. There's a lot of sales running. So yeah. So I don't know what everybody's thoughts are on this. Has anybody got this one? Let me just do a bit of research in the background. Is the Fortnite leader? What? Oh, of course, it's under its own thing, isn't it? So Fortnite will be under its own tab. So let me find Fortnite. This does look pretty cool, though. There's a lot going on with it. Right. So, hang on. If you want this one. It just says it is retiring this year, but it's not got the date. Not to scare everybody. Not got the date. It's not ideal, is it? So, is it got anything written? No, so it is going this year. So that's another one that they've added to the list. But this one has been in big sales, hasn't it? So, I do like its feet. I do like it's got the burger and everything up at the bottom. But actually, neat. I am all over the place. So we've got the burger, the tomato, the nice little minifigure, and you've got all the other little bits and pieces that are on here. And then I'm going to scroll down and see if they've added anything else in because I didn't do that on the on 2 of them, which is annoying. I forgot to do it. But this is taller than Prime, I do believe. So, yeah, I think people kind of went a little bit crazy for it maybe when it first came out, but I've never played the game. So I appreciate the colours. I appreciate people enjoying their builds, obviously. And, yeah. What have they given us further down? So anything? Yes, they've given us a little bit. So a collectible gaming figure to thrill fans, 2,503 pieces. Build an iconic character. It is the iconic robot that saved Fortnite. It's the Battle Royale Chapter 1 Island. So there we go. Learn something new. I'm assuming the minifigure is probably worth quite a little bit of money. I would think because it's in a £209 set. But I think you've got all year to get this one because the date that is there's no There's no date. So I don't know. When would something like this go into a sale? Because we don't know what Lego are doing now. Still think I've seen it in stronger sales than I have on times 3 points in the UK. But them doing it on times 3 points makes it much more competitive. And of course, with the Harry Potter on times 3 points, you do get a lot of money back from that. So I can see people thinking, oh, actually, now it might be the right time. Might be the right time to pick it up and get it. So right, let's move on to the next one. What have we got? Actually, before I go down, I didn't go down in the River Steamboat, did I? So what artwork have they done with this? So this is going at the end. Has it got the giveaway still or not? Because it's on its own. It's on its own stand. That's all the bits and pieces from it. So yeah, it's pretty much what we saw before. But yeah, the Jaws looks great in it. I've actually got the Jaws boat, but not on the diorama base. And the boat itself does look really very, very smart. Really very, very smart. And then I do believe Ultra has got the Endurance, I do believe. I'm assuming that is the Endurance, that one. So have you got this one, Ultra Bricks? Did you go for this one? Because you've got all the boats underneath here. That is the Endurance. So what you got? You've got Reese's vessel. You got the Titanic for Ryan. You got Jaws. You got the Goonies Endurance. They've done it. They've got a lot of boats out on the shelf at the moment. If you think about it, they've got the Police Boat Chase. Some stuff from Moana, I do believe. Then you've got One Piece stuff, Lego City. You've got the Jurassic Park. And then, yeah, you've just got more city bits and their own brands. So there's some nice stuff to get if you are. But I'm surprised they didn't put the Pirates of the Caribbean boat in there, to be fair. I would have thought they would have done something like that. Right, coming back. Right, Twilight. Couldn't name you anything about Twilight. I'm not going to lie. I am useless when it comes to things like this. I've never, ever seen the films, read the book, or anything. So again, first thing I'm going to do, it's an ideas set. Double check. Because it is a little bit bizarre with the stuff that they have got on this list. Ideas. Lego ideas. Where's Twilight? Not at the moment. It's not on the list. Pat, when's it due to retire? So this set on your screen now, apparently, is 31st of July. It's set to retire. And this is obviously going by Brick Fanatics' own list. So pass. Reese says, the glorious length building the shipping container making me... Yeah, well, I think you should... If you're a fan of boats, Reese, what is on the list? Because Ultra Brick says, I'm a proud Endurance owner. Came with an outstanding giveaway purchase. Lego King said, got the special suit banana peeling bone suit. The lifeboat holds a premium on the aftermarket, says Sean. Which lifeboat is that, Sean? Let me give us a SKU number and I can have a look-see. What else have we got? Twilight is another one that manages to look good, but also utterly unreal. Okay, yeah. That's fair enough. Let me just catch up with the chat with everybody because, of course, I am all over the place. With regards to the poll, what's best? Sets in a sale, times 4 points, good giveaway, or other? There we go. So I'm assuming you guys and girls are just hoping that a lot of these are going to go into a sale on the Lego website, if that's what it's going to be. Lego King says he's back out of Instagram jail. So he's obviously in Instagram jail at the same time. You must have done something naughty if you were banned from everything, Lego King. Right, there we go. Right, we're with it. Right, okay, so this is item number 21354. It's not retiring this year. It's 2001 pieces, comes with 7 minifigures. Now, I'm assuming the people that would have got this, and it's already built, because it's been out a while. And again, was this in a sale last year? You guys are going to have to help me out. I cannot remember if this one was in a sale last year. Because it's slightly different to the original submission, because we have seen the original submission for this, and it is slightly different. I don't know if people thought this was better or not. I can't remember what people were saying. So obviously it is modular. What you got? Roof comes off, top level, second level, and the downstairs. You got some random piano scene. Couldn't tell you anything. You've got, I'm assuming these are Easter eggs from the actual film. He looks so evil with that look. Then you've got the family. And then I have no idea what's going on. I couldn't name you a single character. Couldn't name you a single character. Team Roma Dingy Rapids. That would be a bad shout. See, we could do that. We could do a River Rapids, a rubber dinghy River Rapids in the Lego theme park that we're creating. That'd be all right. But no, this one isn't for me. I don't think. Reese is eyeballing the Titanic. Reese also wants the Black Pearl. And Reese also asked, isn't the inside empty? And then delete the comment. Don't think I didn't spot it. Millions didn't. But I did. Apparently Lego King is in bed watching it on his TV. That is an image, Mr. Lego King. I am now going to have to shave and burn my eyeballs after I finish this stream. That is something that I do not ever want to think about again. But yes, $189.99. You have got these bits and pieces with it. So let's take a look. So it's just over a base plate in width. So of course, as we know, base plate is just 10 inches. It is, it's got to be taller than 3.3 inches in height. It's not quite, obviously I stopped the video. So at least we know the width. How tall is it then? .5 inches in height. So it's just under a base plate, and all in it's 14.5. So once it's built with the trees and everything else like that, it's nearly a base plate and a half in width. You've got two people climbing a tree for whatever reason. Oh, absolutely. I haven't got a clue what this is all about, Joe. No idea whatsoever. Well, I do. I know it's a Lego Ideas set and when it was submitted and how many votes it's got and how much it changed in the process was. But the actual product itself, the end result, not got a clue about it at all. I've looked at it enough and it's not soaked in. But you can see how they've done all the different bits and pieces on the Lego website up on here. I'm assuming none of you have got this either, because that's why it's on times 3 points. I'm assuming. Because there's none of you have shouted at any of these yet. So I'm assuming none of you have got anybody that's chilling out in the background or watching. I don't think any of you has it at all. Yeah, so I don't think I didn't spot you deleting that comment, Reese. It's like, oh, in fact, it is not empty. It's like, no, it is not. You could have just left it. You could have just left it on the screen. Right, the next set is the glorious one. It is Mr. Willy and his Wonka. So remember, we've got 6 sets that are on times 3. There's certain sets, obviously, that are retiring at the end of this year. That one is end of next year. This at the moment is still on the list for December. That has not yet changed. So this is a stupid question. Is this now going to make anybody want to get it with times 3 points and the giveaways? But I know full well that pretty much everybody on this channel didn't get it when it was on times 4 points. So Jay would like Hogsmeade, but will wait for Black Friday. So Jay is going to risk it and assume that it's going to hit. I suppose it's going to be Black Friday across the board, but it's not exclusive, is it? Before we even look at the Willy, That is not that's not exclusive, is it, Hogsmeade? You can get it elsewhere. It does say exclusive. Where else can you get Hogsmeade from? Because this is what you've really got to think of. If they're doing times 3 points now and they have done these in sales, will it get to Black Friday, Cyber Monday? Because I said right at the very, very start of the stream that the River Steamboat I don't think is going to make it, because the River Steamboat was in a big sale last year for the whole of the Insiders weekend, and I don't think it will make it. We know Hogsmeade is retiring, but are they going to pull it off the Lego website early? So you're going to have to start doing a bit of research where else you could possibly get it. Because if it does sell out, then you've got to be careful. You've got to be careful. Oh, this is it. There we go. Ryan's in the background. I was waiting for that, Ryan. So the only person that got this on times 4 points was Ryan. How many Oompa Loompas are you up to now, Ryan? How many of those are you up to now? Let me just get the list. Yeah, so for Harry Potter this year, it's the Gringotts Bank and the Burrow. So Gringotts Bank was the other big one that it went into a big sale as well. So yeah, you're gonna have time. You're gonna have plenty of time to pick that up. But this one you don't have that luxury with. You don't have that luxury with this one. So if you want it, I mean, you would think it's going to make it to the Insiders, and then it will just have a big sale on it. Sorry, yeah, Oompas. Yeah, Oompa Loompa. So you got only one cassette and 76 of the Oompa is what Ryan is up to at the moment. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure that is the highest Oompa Loompa count I know. So a lot of you do like the figures, but is this, because it's retiring at the end of this year, is this going to be on a random times 4 points again? So I still can't quite understand why they should. If they should just put this back on times 4, they should have everything at times 3. This one at times 4. Just they kept it exactly the same. I have seen this one in person with Jay. The golden tickets do look quite smart, but it is an expensive. It's an expensive set just to get the minifigures, I think. So, but I can't believe your collection is now up to 76 Oompa Loompas. So, are they all in this set, or are you going to mock this and make it chunkier? Because like Willie himself looks great, Mr. Wonka looks good, and then you've got all the other ones that are in there. So I say this every single time. You've got all the kids, but you just don't have the parents, do you? That's what it is. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, all 5 children with the grandpa, and then you've got the 2 Oompas and him. So yeah, it's just missing the mums and dads of the t'other ones. And then I'll try and sell it to you if anybody wants it. So this is yours now with times 3 points off. Plus the giveaways. It's all about those giveaways. The picture frame, let's be honest, the new picture frame GWP does look quite nice actually. So I can see a lot of people wanting that, and it has got a higher price point that this will break. But yeah, you've got all the bits and pieces. You've even got the sugar cane on the one side. You've got the whisk. You've got the chocolate mouth on that bit. And then you have got all the other little bits and pieces. So because you've got 76 of the things, Ryan, what do you actually think of the actual set? What do you actually think of the set? Because You're gonna have to sell it to us. You're the only one that I know of that has actually bought it. Jay says I got a 1/6 golden ticket. Says Jay. Fair enough. Um, So there's your boat going through the chocolatey goodness. I did say that I wish they did more brown base plates, so you could have potentially extended that for the people that wanted to extend it. It is wide though. It is just over two base plates in width, and it is 7.5 inches tall. The colours on it, you can't argue. On the one side, they don't look too bad, but I think we can all agree that the original ideas submission probably did look a little bit smarter, to be fair. You got all the little rooms in the back, and you've got all the other little bits and pieces like this. You've got the balls, you've got the bridges, you've got moving elements and bits and bobs on the side just there. And again, today is a day. 3 times 3 points for obviously it's going to be a limited time only. I don't know if they're doing this as a get-go for a Super Mario stuff tomorrow, but they don't. If I remember rightly, last year or for the last Super Mario Day that I remember anyway, they didn't have anything running alongside it in a sale, I don't think. I thought it was all Super Mario stuff that they just had on inside a discount. But it does seem to be that Lego Group are doing this more and more. They are doing more points. They do seemed to be with it. So yeah, it's so Reese says the set seems underwhelming, says Reese. Ryan says, I was told that women will not talk to you unless you have a Wonka set. Fair enough. Ryan says, I hate all Lego. That's very true. Hates all Lego, but does have the Titanic, which I do believe is one of the best builds you've ever done, Ryan. I do believe, isn't it? You bought some corkers of sets back to back, haven't you? You bought the Titanic and the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory as two sets back to back. And I bet you had a lovely time putting this boat together as well. I would not know where to display this at the moment. It's definitely not going to work in the Miniland. It could still potentially be hidden somewhere as the channel mascot. But it's been a little while since we've actually had taken a good look at the Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. So it has been a good while. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let you guys have a quick look at the 5 sets. Go back. Come on, it's going to proper go slow this evening. Right, there we go. So that's those 5 sets. So again, Hogsmeade, Aquarium, the River Steamboat, Wonka 6, obviously, Twilight, and the Team Leader. 5 of the 6 are exclusive to the Lego store. The giveaways, I think the new giveaway will want to make people buy some bits and pieces, but it is a pricey-ish price point. It's 135. But I do like that. I'm pretty sure Pikachu would cover that. I've got no use for it. I don't take any photos. So so yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure with what people are thinking. I don't know because would anybody want this in their collection? Would anybody want this as a giveaway, or is this just a simple walk away and pass from everyone? Right, I'm going to go on to Lego USA and have a look at the American website and just see how that differs to ours, and if it does. I would think the offers would be exactly the same. I would think so. Let's just check. I'm just going to check. I'm checking America in the background just to see. I think they're the same. They have got times 3 points on the exact same sets, and you are not going to believe this, but in America, we have got these top 3, different order. Top 3, add to bag, add to bag, add to bag. The Tropical Aquarium is on back order. So the Americans are crumbling, and it's now going to ship in 60 days. What in the world is happening? I do not know anybody that has got that, and I have never ever seen that set on back order at all. And it is of nowhere gone on back order on the Lego from the Americans. Right. Okay. Let me have a look at the Australians. So Lego Australia, we have got, if I can type it properly, we have got the Formula One car up there. It's disappeared. Formula One car has disappeared. So that's the current giveaway. Where are we? Offers. Yeah, they've got one extra giveaway, haven't they? And we all know what that extra giveaway is. The Australians still have got it going. So they've got the floral picture frame, you've got the bunny ear bag, and then of course I will have to fly over to Australia to get the set that I did not bother to get that. Well, the shipping container wouldn't fit in it, Jay, would it? I don't think it would. I don't think people would. I don't think the shipping container wouldn't fit. However, the shipping container, as you know, as Jay did model the shipping container with a thumbs up, man. He looked thrilled, and he couldn't get it back on the shelf, so he couldn't actually get that back on the shelf. What's on theirs then? So don't forget this started today. So theirs is exactly the same so far. Nothing on back order. Yep, same. Nothing on back order. So maybe people have really want a fish tank. Is it really people? Well, over a long period of time, it would be cheaper than an actual, because that's a marina tank. Yeah, it's marina. So that's salt water is what that would be. So yeah, it would probably be just about cheaper, maybe. So Reese is straight to the container, exactly. That's it. Well, the actual shipping container, as we know, is just an actual thing of beauty. I don't know if the Americans. Okay, there it is. There it is. Got it. That's what Jay's talking about. Loves it. Absolutely loves this one. And the box artwork honestly stood out like a sore thumb on the shelf as well. It looks so nice, the box artwork on that compared to some of the others. Right, so we have looked at this is the UK. We've done America. Canada has a different thing to everybody else, doesn't it? So let's look at the Canadians. Lego Canada. What are they getting up to? What's their buying habits like? Because we know that they share, because that's what their front page is looking like. Now it's changed to the Formula One. Don't forget, they haven't got the smart brick, have they? So their website is slightly different. So depending on where we go around the world, there is different bits and pieces obviously running. We've got ×3 picture frame. Yep, all matches up so far. Sometimes it is different. Sometimes it's the same. Does seem to be every single set is universally not doing very well. Wonka, Twilight, Hogsmeade. If it's on back order for 60 days, it's because they're sharing the same warehouse. Back order 60 days. It is. So they are, between the Americans and the Canadians, they are selling out the shipping container. Yeah, so yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that has done what it's done. Do you want some water, Pumpkin? Come on. There you go. Oh, what's your nose? Next part of the world, which is one in Europe. It should be the same as ours. It should be the same. Where were we doing? Where were we doing when we were doing the big countdown and everything was all slightly different? Was it Brazil? I can't remember where it was. So they're exactly the same. And times 3 points is exactly the same. So yeah, nothing on that. So it seems to be so. So far, I mean, we've done England, Australia, America, Canada. We've done one in Germany, and it all seems to be the same. All seems to be the same thing, doesn't it? Brazil. IL. This was the one. So this is Brazil. And it's all different. I have no idea what's going on. So soon to be decommissioned is all your last chance stuff. So don't forget this is Brazil, so it's completely different. They've got all sorts of weird and wonderful what they got because they haven't got insiders, have they? No, this is so Brazil don't do Lego insiders or VIP points. Brazil have something called building points. So what? So have they? So this is the offers. So their offers is just the sale. So Brazil get nothing. You can still get the Droidica if you want one. You can get the. Oh, they've got some really old stuff on here. So what is in their building? What's this all about? So this is Brazil, which I need to then go back off. Shut that down. Try that again because I want it in English. Translate. Right, there we go. It should be, he says, being translated into English. How does it work? Sign up for free with Building Points Lego New Benefit Program in Brazil and start your building points. Build points. Identify yourself in your purchased Lego physical stores. And right, okay. Accumulate points to unlock rewards. Track your statement of points. Built with 500 points is already possible to redeem rewards. The more points you build, the higher your reward. That is really weird. They're not even showing you what it is. You know what? I might sign up one day and just for the sake, just see what's going on. Yeah, just have to wait and see what's going on with that one. So anybody now want to take a look at anything? Jay said, new Lego store opening in Oxford. I saw in the news. You are literally 3 months late. That was announced right at the beginning of the year. In fact, it was actually announced at the end of the year because I remember doing it in December. So, yes, it does look good. Nice and easy to get to. I'm not too sure of the size of the store. But yeah, should be good. Should be good. So a new one to go to, a new one for Mr. J's Toy Collection UK to go to. So of course, we did a poll before. Looking forward to visiting the Oxford store, says Ultra Bricks. There we go. It's a close one for Ultra Bricks as well. So Reese is looking like he's going to get 2 of the shipping containers and build it up. Right. So because you all wanted to look at boats, including Jay, this isn't a wind up actually. There's boats for everybody on here. So we might as well just use the next sort of 10, 15 minutes. We've covered all of the offers with regards to the boats that they've got, because there's the Goonies, the Black Pearl, which I think people are interested in. And then you've got the Endurance and the Fuel Vessel. So we'll start off with the new Glorious Length. So this is yours for $139.99. No offers on this one, by the way, apart from the 2 new giveaway purchases, obviously. So you will get 2 of the 3 giveaways currently. Obviously, you can see it's on its own plaque and plinth, which a lot of them are at the moment. It is over 2 base plates. They are prints, I do believe, and then you've got some stickers and everything dotted around on the back. So if you are a boat fan, let me know in the comments which one it is you have got, which one is your favorite. And of course, that also does include the older ones like Barracuda Bay, because we all know how nice Barracuda Bay looks built up. I am still yet to see the Pirates of the Caribbean boat built up, which is annoying because I was hoping I would have seen that, obviously, but that's just not happened. So because I want to look at that stand again, because I don't know the Pirates of the Caribbean boat will fit in my Miniland. Now, anybody that wants the endurance, this is the one for you, obviously. Big thing. The price point on this is what we before. Do it in the wrong order. $229.99. 3,011 pieces, and of course it's under the Icons banner. Does look smart. The hull looks nice. It does come on like a nice little wooden stand as well, so it does look good. Now, of course, don't forget we've got a few of you have built these already, haven't you? So yeah. So Reese says it is nice. This is. It is. They are really very nice. Really very nice sets. So yeah, the endurance is up there. Are you going to try and put this on a picture frame? Are you going to try and get that in and do what with the endurance backdrop? Because of course, I wonder with all the Mario stuff that's going to be changing to. I mean, if it is going to be coming tomorrow, is Luigi going to be confirmed tomorrow? Because Mario is in the emojis for everybody, but this I think is it's not for me because I can't make it work. I do appreciate it though. It does look smart. Then at the same time, I could actually make it work. I can now because we're now doing what we're doing. So it's the stand that makes it work because it's just out of water, the model that you just walk around. So it's like a dry dock type scenario. Or I just take it off the stand and put it on a blue base plate and then have the path walking around it, because they have got huge amount of water things at Legoland everywhere around the world. So, well, the thing is, there's only space for one. There's only going to be space for one boat if I even go down that route. But we were talking about the NASA space thing yesterday. So I know a lot of you have got the Jaws, thinking about Jaws and like the Jaws, and here it is. So this is a very nice looking set. It is probably better value getting it if they've still got them at other places, because this was less than £100 a couple of weeks back. So if you can pick it up for a good price, then obviously do so, because well, the minifigures are fantastic. The shark's great. Obviously, the shark comes on the stand as well, which of course is the wrong shark, isn't it? It's not the correct one. So technically, the one that's biting the boat and the one that's on the stand is two sharks, technically. So you could have two sets if you wanted to, for no reason at all. But you could have one as a full-blown display on there, and you can have one in your city if you really wanted to, because again, how you make up the shark with the tail and all the other little bits and pieces doesn't necessarily have to be on its own stand with the tail. The belly does sit on the base plate, so the tail isn't fully attached to the actual stand. So it's not the end of the world if you didn't want that. What we got? Yeah, very true. Jay makes a very good point. You can make the endurance work more than the Black Pearl, as it's micro scale and it isn't on the deck. Yeah, that's true. Whereas the Black Pearl has more minifigure scale. That is correct. That is correct. It will give that illusion and feel. Like this, for example, wouldn't work either in the Miniland. This wouldn't work. The only saving grace is if you were to put a mini figure scale one in there, you would say it's a 1-to-1 replica that they could walk around. That's the only way of getting around it. Of course. Well, we can't forget the Titanic. So on a 1 to 10, Ryan, how good was this for you? Shipping container would work, says Reese as well. Jaws just had a discount in August, I think. Finished now though. Yes, it did. The Jaws did have a sale on Argos, and it was like it was about £100, I think. I do believe. I do believe. Lego King loves Jaws. So yeah, the film's good, and obviously the set is very good. This thing is massive, and again, this is also something that would work because it is that scale. It's very, very big, but at the same time, it's just an upscaled model, and I think it could potentially work. But also, it would probably take up a lot of space, wouldn't it? Is it 5 base plates? I do believe. I think it's 5 base plates. The engine's on the inside. You've got all the bits and pieces on there. You got all the different rooms and all those kind of things. Yeah, it is, isn't it? 553, just over 5 base plates. And ready for it? I bet she goes. I bet she disappears on the next photo. Whoop. It's not like I've looked at these a lot. That's bad, isn't it? Like if I can remember the photo order. Good grief. I need to get out more. Oh my days. I need to get out more. But yeah, there's a lot of detail going on this, and obviously the Titanic from Liverpool. Looks like a yeah. There we go. So that is the Titanic. So if anybody has got this, please let me know, because obviously it's a popular set with a lot of people. But this I don't think has ever gone into a sale anywhere. I don't know who else has this set. Does anybody else know where the Titanic actually is? Because it's not like John Lewis or anything, is it? And this is going soonish. Titanic would work easier than the Eiffel Tower. Well, I would have to put a hole in the ceiling for the Titanic, but then also this is 5 base plates when it's put together. But what would look better? What would be a better thing, the Titanic or the Eiffel Tower? I don't know. Because this would take up so much space on the table, obviously, take up literally 5 base plates. Whereas the Eiffel Tower wouldn't take up any extra space. It would go on its own table. It would go on its own table that's not yet been built. But we'll worry about that closer to the time. We've clicked on the River Steamboat, and again, don't forget what we're doing is this is all about the offers that range. It's times 3 points for a lot of the stuff. Roaming, I like to buy during the sale days. I do not blame you, but there is times 3 points available at the moment, but I'm not too sure if you can actually accumulate your points. Can you? I'm not too sure if it works like that for you. So yeah, there's multiple things at the moment on times 3 points. There's multiple giveaways. Now, Jane nearly crumbled with the Goonies. He walked out the store without the Goonies, and I keep forgetting it's actually quite a good price compared to everything else. It's at a good price point, and it is huge. It really is very, very big. The set on display that they had, and don't forget that video, the link to the video of seeing all of these sets from the Lego store is at the top of the chat. So you scroll to the top and click the link, it will take you to yesterday's upload, which was a full store tour looking at all of the new Lego sets that they have on display. And it was all the smart brick stuff and all sorts of bits and pieces. But we did pan over this very quickly. I actually forgot to go back over the other way slowly, so I do apologize about that in advance. I was too excited having a look at all of the other sets. Now, everybody that has liked this video so far, guys, thank you, because obviously it helps. It does help. Roaming wants to pick up the Jaws before it gets retired. Yes, you haven't got long for that roaming. So at the moment it's in big sales in the UK. So hopefully that will pan across to you as well. That is on the retiring list, I do believe. So yeah, it'd be worth picking it up sooner rather than later if you can get it. What have we got? Let's have a look. See. Let's have a look. I don't know. I'm going to have the Titanic. I don't have no idea. Could you imagine getting both of those? Think of the price of both. How much they would be. It would just be absolutely madness. I'd have to earn so much more money just to be able to buy that. I mean, yeah, there's no. I would like them both. Don't get me wrong. And I would have content for months with how long it's taken me to put that Pokemon set together. When we were doing, we're doing like 5-hour streams, and I'm getting like 4 bags built. So, so I mean, it's good fun. I'm in no rush to do it. But if I had the Titanic and the Eiffel Tower, I do need if I got the Eiffel Tower before it retires at the end of the year, I would have to run it as a parallel build because I think I would physically sit here and start to dribble more than what I normally do, putting those grey elements in. So you just want something a little bit more fun, bright, and vibrant, and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I wonder if when this will go into a sale, but this isn't obviously on the new announcements from Lego today with regards to their ×3 points and all that kind of thing. But there is stuff in a sale from the Lego group, which we'll take a very quick look at shortly, before we start to throw in the towel and wrap things up. So we have got the Black Pearl. So the Black Pearl is on because it's on a stand that people aren't happy with, aren't they? Oh, it's not honest. It's not. I thought it was on a bigger stand than that. Ooh, I thought it was on. So it's on the brown feet. Because if you think the price of this one to the other it's a bigger jump. So the Goonies out of all of them, apart from Jaws, obviously, is not too bad. Right. There we go. Sean's like slacking. Get it built. I know it's bad, isn't it? Unless you're talking to somebody else. DJI, how are we? Have you built your Apocalypse Berg? Have I? DJI asks, have I watched the Goonies? I have. I actually had to watch it the day of the set got announced, so I knew what I was talking about of the set. Because I was like, I recognized some of the people, but I hadn't seen a lot of it. And of course, what they're talking about in the film is cut out, isn't it? Because there's a director's cut version of the Goonies as well, which hardly anybody knew about, and I thought it was a film mistake, and it isn't. Oh, it is a huge base. Oh, so they've gone black on black, and they put it on that. Ah, so it's like a. Okay, that's what people didn't really quite understand why it was on that sort of base when it's such a chubby base anyway. Understood. Okay, that makes sense. And that's what, probably 2 bags, I guess. But no, looking at this now and looking at this base, this wouldn't work in a Miniland because it's the wrong kind of base. Unless it was a 1-to-1 scale thing. But has anybody got it? Because I keep saying that I haven't yet seen this built in person. So if any of you have, because I know it's very tall and I know it's much bigger than the original, but is this worth getting? Or is it one of those where you can just enjoy it through others? Because I do like the Pirates of the Caribbean film, but I would rather, I think, put this money towards a different set that reminds me of a lot of other things, especially in the Miniland area anyway. Because in case people are wondering what we're going on about, as a collective group on the live streams that we're doing, which involves the building and all the other kind of bits and pieces, there's 4 tables that have been sort of made space, and we're going to be doing a huge Legoland walkthrough Miniland in obviously the smaller sets. We've got like an architecture set, and then it comes into a Super Mario zone. Then we've got some of the Pokemon bits and pieces, and I still think it really needs that NASA set. To be honest, I really think it needs that one. The new Zelda, I've just seen Zelda pop up in the chat. The new Zelda looked great in person. So Ultra Breaks, I don't know if you caught that bit in the video, but it did look impressive. That was a very, very chunky model. The base is nice and streamlined. It's nice and simple, but no, it's that sort of extra build for the monster is all right, fatty. So yeah, it's a smart looking set. Again, I wouldn't be able to make it work, but it does look good. Yeah, it works nicely. That right. What have we got? Yeah, so the box artwork on this is going upwards as well, isn't it? So the one that I'm talking about is this, because is this available anywhere else? That is the question. And has anybody got this? Has anybody built this, done anything with it, or anything? Because I just don't know how badly repetitive it's going to be. So again, I need some advice from people. If anybody has been to a Legoland park around the world, does this remind you of the NASA Miniland section that they've put in? Because a path around this, well, technically you can't even get. Well, you can. Most of them are 360. Yeah, they are ish to a point. Billund isn't. Billund's they've kind of thrown in the corner, but they have updated all of it. But I would think if I started to look at the instruction booklet on this, I would probably cry. I would imagine. But I don't know where else this has been. I don't know where else this has been sold. That is the thing. I don't know where else this is going to or going from or anything like that. So right, so as we are just looking at random Lego offers, high to low, Lewis. The Falcon is still available at John Lewis. The P1 box artwork looks fantastic. Are they running sales yet or not? No. So the Lighthouse is still full price. They've both gone. I can't believe John Lewis has all these stuff still here. So they price match this. So this isn't a big sale. The hotel is still at John Lewis. The architecture, these architecture buildings would work now as well. That is the other thing. I don't know. Are Amazon doing sales tomorrow? I don't know. Reese is hoping for a discount on the Team Shaft. After you hoping that's going to get the sale? There's a lot. We've been talking about a lot of different lengthy sets at the moment. The new launch from this, I wonder what price that will drop down to eventually. The Lunar Rover again is retired on the Lego website, but it's still available here. They don't seem to be running any sales. That's what the Lego Group's done. £156. I thought I called it, didn't I? I called it. So it's £156 for this on the Lego website, right? Times 3, because that's the offer that they are doing. It's still 209. So that will be why the Lego Group has done that one, because they are having to go up against huge sales, because this isn't a sale all the time. So if you order it from the Lego website right now, it's times 3 points with 2 of the 3 giveaways, or you can get it at John Lewis. And bearing in mind that says it's price matched, which means it'll be other stores in the UK as well for 156. So if anybody has a mathematical brain, is it better getting it with all that money off, or because this is on times 3 points and you get 2 giveaways, is it better getting it from the Lego website? So I wonder why they did times 2 rather than times 3. And of course, if we're doing we'll have to redo this for Super Mario tomorrow, because if it is Super Mario Day tomorrow, then there's going to be loads of sets in sale for Mario. So we'll have a Mario stream tomorrow, I do believe. But you've got the Notre Dame. That's £50 knocked off. The big set. I think that's the one that Jay looked at. You've then got the World Cup trophy. That Harry Potter one's gone. That one's gone. Prime's been price matched. The cheapest I've ever seen Prime, I do believe, was like 109, I think. And that was at Billand, because it was in a sale with 20% off on top, because you didn't pay the airport fee. So that's at Billand Airport. I saw that one for. They got Winnie the Pooh in this one. They got the Ninjago stuff. They got the Smart Brick stuff. Wow, they've still got the Family Travel World Map moments. That, I think, is possibly one of the worst selling Lego idea sets. I think, because it dropped in price so much. It's gone now on the Lego website, but it wasn't about very long, was it? I think people would really have liked it if it could have been on the wall, but it's not, is it? It's stuck on the. Isn't that what people wanted? And it's well, it happened. These things happen. Then we've got C3. Oh, we've still got the Viking Village is still about. Philosopher's Stone, the Model T is still there. Price matched on the Dark Falcon. They've got $199 for the Pyramid. Then they've got the new launch for Ninjago as well. They've got some other architecture stuff. Oh, Mario. Okay, so Mario is $117. So is the Mario sets on John Lewis already in a sale for tomorrow? Look at that. We're doing a bit of early research for tomorrow. Have they dropped the prices of them? Not. Yes, they have. They've started, and they will probably get better. The price will get worse or better, depending on how it is you want to look at it. So let's go from the top. 117 for Mario. What is it on Lego website? So is 150. So it's 149.99 for the Mario, and it's 117 on John Lewis. So it's a big saving. A big saving, that is. Roaming says, go for Mario. Roaming, have you seen the new emoji? I put a new emoji in, which I think only one person spotted. Pyramid on sale on Very, says Reese. DJI says, I'm looking forward to next week. Can you guess why? Are you off? Are you off work, DJI? Old Bricks, expect there'll be a big set sale tomorrow because of Amazon. Like they'll get. Well, I don't have Amazon, so what's happening with Amazon? What do you guys? I'm not in with the crew on Amazon. I don't have an Amazon account. So yeah, there's something in there for you, Roman Bricks, for Mario. Look, I did it especially for the day tomorrow. The Pokeball's been for a short while, and we've got some Mario emojis for you to play with. The Castle's full price. The Adventure with Peach is full price. £9 off Luigi. £18 off the Bowser. £14. £1.60 off the cart. Nothing on the artwork. That's the Pixel one. The little Yoshi's still full price. The Piranha Plant is $49.29. So that's £8 saving. Because this is just their own sale. They've not put these up against anything. So I wonder if other people are going to drop stuff. It will be very interesting to see what happens. So I'm assuming then that the Lego's done this times 4 points in anticipation for whatever you guys are talking about for Amazon. And then they're going to do different bits and pieces. Oh, of course it is. That's a good way to wrap up this stream. It is the Bricklink Designer Program. So we're going to wrap things up now. Series 11 is already available for you to get your pallets in. So they will obviously give you a selective part usage. You have got 41 days to submit your design for the Bricklink Designer Program Series 11. It says it is up until the 4th of May. You can see how it all works now right from the beginning. So the new palette is released on the 3rd of March, sorry. Then you've got the open submissions, which is what we can look at from the 20th of April to the 4th of May. Then, no, hang on. What the hell am I talking about? March, January, February, March, April. Oh yeah, sorry. In 41 days' time, that's when they look at it. And then we get the crowd support between the 11th and the 22nd. So we got 10 days to give our likes and all that kind of stuff and yada yada yada. So you've got 41 days to submit your designs. Why it says 20th of April to the 4th of May? I can't quite get my head around because I thought the palette was counting down from the 3rd. So maybe that I can't work out how many days that is until it takes you to the 4th of May. We then got the review, which is obviously once we voted for, it does the review stage, and then the 20th is where the 5 drawings are done, and you're already looking at 2028, I think. That's bad, isn't it? You're thinking all the way through that far. So 10 is closed, and this is what DJI is talking about. So on the 20th of March, we get the 5 announced sets, which we can have a look at, have a look-see, and we'll go there. Jane had a dancing lesson when the stream started. Congrats, happy days. I've just seen Jane. Wrap up, just joined. well, hopefully you had a good dancing lesson, though. That's always... What type of dance is it? We've got... so yeah, this is what's happening on the 20th is what this is going to be all about. And this is for Series 10. So this is what DJI is excited about. Now, all of you guys have already paid your money for Series 7. So if any of you picked up any of these, congratulations to you. Because, of course, you've got the sushi restaurant in there. You've got the shop. You've got Walt. You've got the antiques collection. And you've got the... pirate boat. And Series 8, there's a little bit of a breather because it doesn't start until the 1st of June for the crowdfunding. And you have got the Coconut Cape, the Dustmark Keep, you've got the Railroad Locomotive, and then you've got the other 2 as well. So, oh, modern. Ah, nice. Okay, modern dance. Yeah, so Series 11, look. So Series 11, the breakdown of Series 11 is they're accepting it up until the 4th of May. And then from the 11th of May is when it gets the crowd support. So I'm assuming what will happen is on the 11th of May, we'll be sat here at 8 p.m. and we'll be like, this is all the new stuff. And we'll just do a load of Bricklink Designer Program stuff because it'd be packed full of medieval, fantasy, and all that kind of thing, won't it? So, yeah, so we got all of that. Sean says flamingo. What flamingo? Flamingo dance. I got it. Got some extra bruises, probably, says Jane. Well, you fall over, Jane, did you? Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Right. So before we do start to wrap things up, is there anybody that wants to take a look at anything at all? Because we are... do believe it's going to be Mario Day tomorrow. We can recap for the sake of Jane. Why don't we quickly recap the offers? We'll finish how we started, shall we? In case there's anybody else that's just come in wondering what the hell are we doing. So it's time for 3 points. Triple the fun with time 3 loyalty points. But you have got some new giveaways. So there's a beautiful picture frame. There is also the times 3 point for Harry Potter would entitle you to this. So this is purchase of £135 or more or while stocks last, and it ends on the 16th. The one underneath it is a bunny bag with bunny ears. Ends on the 16th. Of course, though, there is a difference. Not just the price point of 60. It's valid with the Creator 3-in-1, Friends, Lego City. You've got Ninjago and Dreams. So it's only selective stuff. So because Harry Potter isn't in that, you won't get that set. And looking at that, all of the stuff that's in a sale, you won't get the bag. You get the other two because they've got a field of flowers again. So they're obviously just giving rid of the flowers at a lower price point at 35. Of course, if you break the 35 and you break the 135, then you're going to get both of the floral bits and pieces. So it does look like that you're not going to get the bag, but you will get the other two with these. And these are the sets again in question, which are these 5. So you've got Harry Potter with the collector's edition. You've got the Tropical Aquarium, which I'm still gobsmacked. It's on a 60-day back order from Canada and America. That is outrageous. Then you've got the River Steamboat. You've got the Mech. You've got Willy with his Wonka. And you've got the Twilight. So, fair enough. No, it makes sense. That's it. You can do all sorts of stuff. Tap, ballet, all that kind of thing, can't you? So a lot of discipline involved in that. A lot of discipline involved. Right. So that's what I said I was going to click on. The actual stuff that's in the sale. It's taken the whole stream to get here. What have they got in here now? If they added anything extra. So the Panda is at 40%. We'll tease ourselves. We'll go highest to lowest again. Let's go high to low. To the book. Oh, I don't think they've changed anything. So the book, they cannot give away this book. 40% off for the Force of Creativity. It is $77.99. More than likely, it'd be the very ever last time they do something like that because it has been in a sale forever. There we go. See? Love a bit of tap. You have then got a little bit of clothing. So you've got none of these are new, I don't think. I don't think they are. Because this is the weird thing is the stuff that's in a sale is different in every single one. So the Australia one's different, the American one's different. Right. Logan, what are you waiting on stock for? I'm lost. What were you waiting on stock? I was tempted with the Snack Shack, says Sean, but after getting the cami site, yeah, see, you can walk away with that. Walk away. That's it. Just wave away at it. The pajamas, the plushies. That mug looks enormous like that, doesn't it? But I don't think it is. I think it's just a normal. Is it really a normal size mug, or is it like an ultra size thing? Because they've got 2 faces, 3, 4 faces. Maybe it's massive. Can you imagine having that full of chocolate milk? That'd be amazing. You've then got, so expensive though, and then you have got a hydration bottle in lavender. Obviously, of course, you've got the stud up top. You've got Harry Potter's sorting box. Some t-shirts, which are now still available. You've got another little book, and then we have got the really bright light torches. What is going on in the chat? What are we going on about? You not see the popcorn wagon about? Oh, popcorn wagon looks lovely. The popcorn wagon's amazing. Right, let's just do the same. Let's just do the same thing in the States then. That's how I should have done it. I should have done the offers and then actually clicked on the stuff that's in a is the stuff that's different. The offers are the same, but the sale. So the stuff in America, as you can see straight away, their stuff's completely different. So we've got to go through it in case they've added anything extra in. So their most expensive thing is a set of pajamas, so it's not going to go well for them. They still cannot get rid of the Disney Frozen calendar, and they still have the Brickhead, which is sold out, I do believe, everywhere because it has gone. That's been discontinued, but it seems to be that they prefer a fish tank over the Buggy the Clown Brickhead. And it's only $6.99 as well. Lots of different bits and pieces mixed in for Harry Potter for the offers on these. You've got the puzzles, you've got the books, you've got the pen pal set. There's the Book of Creativity, still there. Got the table decoration. Have I not gone high to low? I was just gone by newest. Brilliant. Done it the wrong way around. Then you've got some more mugs. You've got the Christmas mugs that are in there. Then we have got all the key rings, keychains. Then you've got the plushies, more plushies. Voldemort, I think, is the added one onto that one. But the UK didn't have Voldemort. What else have they got? They got the luggage tag, which we didn't have, and they got Yoda. So what does Canada have? We're already doing Canada for Oddly. We don't want to leave Oddly left out. So Canada offers stuff in a sale. Is it going to be the? Have they got the same warehouse for all of these? I'm going to go through it really quickly. Yes, 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 all the same, apart from the price, obviously. Yes. 60% off isn't too bad for the little Christmas mugs. Those, and those with those. So the last one that we'll check is Australia, and then we'll throw in the towel. So Lego Australia. What does Australia have to offer? Offers. If you're just jumping in, all of the times 3 point stuff is the same across the world, and the giveaways at the moment are the same across the world, but the sale stuff is different because obviously it goes by who sold what. So, for example, the Flower Williams, that's long gone. So they've got that with 30% off. So obviously they are not a fan of the movie for that over on there. Very bizarre set, I thought, because it isn't a wall of head. Isn't that what it is? You've just got all the heads in here. Yeah. That's just an odd thing. Pirates, how are we? Good evening to you. Hopefully you are okay. Low King says, need Buggy the Clown. Mushroom House is another I keep going back to, says Sean. Yeah, Sean, I think you should. I think you should do it. The Bricklink Designer Program Diner is worth a look. Now, do you want me to have a look at that now, guys? Or are we going to, is it just something you guys are considering? Because we can jump back to the Bricklink Designer Program stuff if you want to. Jane says, oh, Ahsoka is your favorite character in the Clone Wars. Well, depending on where it is you are from in the world, if it's obviously somewhere in Europe, I think a lot of Europe has a split warehouse, I think. So you might get lucky, and you might be able to pick one up in a sale. So that's not too bad. 910011. What is this? Hang on. 910011. You're throwing stuff at me. 91. What is? Oh, is that a Bricklink thing? Ultra Bricks. What? Oh, I require the correct website to go on. So if it's a Bricklink thing, I can have a look. See, Oh, the Bricklink number. Right. Okay. Yes. Fine. Let's go through Australia, and then we'll literally get out from down under, because look at everything is different on here for these, because they've still got that's disappeared. I think that's gone, and I think that's gone. All three of those are sold out. I think in the UK, everything is awesome. Things gone. They cannot give the Marvel stuff away in Australia. They do not care less for that film. You've then got the Lego City Play card, because you don't get that's the car that's retired. They've left F1, haven't they? So why they've had to retire the set. I think they've still got the festival calendar. They've got the Storm Village. That's it. They've only got the one page. They've only got the one page. So yeah, completely different around the world. Right, jumping back to Bricklink. We like doing the tennis. So we are looking at Bricklink number 910. What is this going to take me to? We've got the sticker sheets. Oh, the 1950s diner, ranging between 128 to 303 pounds. That is the minifigures that are included. So you have got, I was about to say that looks like it's paint, but it's not, is it? It's going to be sauce jizz, I do believe, on his trousers, I guess. Yeah, so we've got some nice Bricklink. There's some beautiful brick. Yeah, this is limited run, obviously. So we know how the Bricklink design program stuff works. But this is the set in question. So there's your car. It does look nice. I do like that vehicle, to be fair. It does look very, very smart indeed. As we're coming through, we are coming in. Yeah, isn't the pictures though are the interior is from. I need to find that on the actual series, don't I? Which I know where it is on the series, but it's not. Won't be on these photos, unless it's just that one you want to take a look at. Is that the only photo you want to take a look at? Because if that is the correct photo, then that is perfect. So there's the top of the roof. Right. So let me get this angled just about right. I think it'll be about there. Let me make sure my head's not in the way. No, we're good. My head's nowhere near in the way. Right, so coming across, you've got the jukebox. You've then got the trophy. You've got the guitar. You've got the hell is that on the side? No idea. Let me just get that over and over. So yeah, there's a fair bit going. I'll move it over in a second, but there's a fair bit going on with that one. No, Reese, they never did. I would have been all in on that. They did not do the Thunderbirds, not to my knowledge, anyway. Lego King says, I like the festive Chinese calendar. That was a good price. Yes, it was. Let me catch back up. Oh, if they did Tracy's Island, I would be front of the queue for that, without a shadow of a doubt. I would purposely make sure, for no reason at all, I was the first one to buy it, and then I'd film the store. And I think I would build that set as a challenge. I think we'd do like a 12-hour live stream oh, actually, no, would I? Or would I just do each bag, like a bag an hour? There's 24 bags. I do it over 24 hours non-stop, build a bag an hour, then just talk about Lego for the remaining 50 minutes, which is probably going to take 10 minutes per bag. But yeah, I'll do something silly. But no, there is your diner, boys and girls. So if anybody is creaming or crumbling at the thought of a diner, then this is yours from 2023, 1,361. It's apparently got Gear 1 minifigures form. I'm not sure what the gear is all about. Tracy Island said, oh, honestly, I would be all in. If anybody from the Lego group is listening, and you have got the opportunity of doing the original Tracy Island playset in Lego form with all of them and the full crew, I remember that was the toy of the year when that came out and how everybody had to queue up. I still hear stories of that. It was all over the news at the time. I would love to do another set of the new lights added. Another another set of the new lights. All right, okay. I was like, what? Right. Now, what's the next? What's the next Bricklink one? Is it the mushroom? If somebody can give me the SKU code to the mushroom. If not, I'll go and find it and then copy and paste it in. Yeah, see the retro bowling alley. I wonder if I can just type the retro bowling alley in. Will it give us everything differently? RE to retro bowling. There it is. Yes, we had the technology. Ooh, 319 minimum, apparently. No, we don't have the technology because the photos aren't good enough. Isn't it weird that sometimes the photos are fantastic on here and others aren't? Because it would have been the photos, I think, are better from the other. But I will do my best to crawl sort of room to room. The popcorn. Popcorn. You want to have a look at the popcorn wagon? Okie dokie. Yeah, it is a nice set. It's long, as we know, but it is a nice set. Popcorn. Everyone's look at the popcorn. So 915002. Okay, 915002. Let's just type it in. 15002. Don't know if Jay. Of course. Talking of popcorn, did it ever Good lord, I need to type it and then speak. 915002. 915002. I did type in the right number. Sean. Is this not a what's going on? I was going to say, the popcorn light. That's it. I remember that. Jane's like, no, it never arrived. The popcorn landed in my sea. So what? That was just a waste of popcorn, Jane. That was a complete waste of popcorn. Sean, you may. Sean just making up numbers now. We've got. Right, hang on. 910052. Ah, there it is. The goodness. So 51 to 130. And it is a beautiful looking thing. I do like the popcorn vendor. Cool looking minifigure. I do like the little smiley face. Look at that. All happy looking. And then we've got this lady. And then, we've got your face as well. And then you've got this one as well. So that is what this looks like on the bottom. Let's go have a look at the glorious, because isn't this on your list, Sean, for making it winterized? Is this what you guys are thinking about? Because you can see all the detail that's in it, because this was a really good price point when it came out. It sold well, if I remember, because it was just a nice set that people like the look of. But you had all the bits and bobs on the inside. Feels like potential. There's potential. Yeah, a wintered version of this would be like an ups. It would just be a UCS food hall, wouldn't it? That's what it is. It's like the ultimate of the ultimate. But yeah, very very pretty on the inside. I am doing my best to fight this website like this. So that is probably get off one of the better angles I can give. If I got to about there, that's about everything in it, to the popcorn, to the back. So starting at the back, you obviously got the cups, you've got the bits and pieces, you've got the biscuits cash till, which does look like the typewriter, sorry. And that which is typewriter element anyway, isn't it? And then you got the change and all that kind of thing. So yeah, it looks really like this is really smart. Reese is asking, do you have any tips to go into my first Lego show? I would go with a budget. Otherwise, you are absolutely going to go back broke. Don't take any of your cards with you. Take a small amount of cash and stick to your budget. Otherwise, you will come back broke with about 500 boxes in your hands, Reese, I would imagine. Old Brick says that would look great in the theme park. Yes, it probably would. But now, I don't know. Jane said, don't worry, made another one. Oh, that's right. You made some more popcorn. Fine. That's okay. That's all right. Jane's like, it's all right. I made some more popcorn and ate. I bet you she ate all of it to herself as well. Like, gone. Have it. Right. We are looking for a bit of. We got the mushroom tip, have we? 910037. Righty tighty. 910037. The mushroom house. 84 to 216. And again, this is gorgeous as well, isn't it? My favourite part of this is what we're going to be looking at first, I do believe, which is the largest brick-built snail. Look at the size of that. That thing just there is amazing. Yeah, the snail is it's just a nice looking set. And this is full-blown fantasy type scenario. And what is this the one that came out? This was the one that came out first, wasn't it? So the Mushroom House, I don't know if it's sold out. I do like the look of this one. I do like all the chimney bits. I do like all the other little bits and pieces that are attached with it. There's a lot going on with this one. There's a lot of detail at the bottom as well. So we can look past the absolute magnificent snail. You can see that there's a letterbox with a little bit of post just on the inside. You've got all the nice flowers. I wonder what services are being bought with that. And then as we come round, you've got all these other little bits and pieces as well. You've got the wheelbarrow stuff, haven't you? It's like loads of really nice bits and pieces that are involved on that. And then, yeah, you've got all the detailing on the side. Is open back. Yep. Yeah, this is open back with these bits on here. Oh, look, looks like there's an A-frame. Oh, well, that's I wonder what that's an Easter egg to. Oh, Sean's crumbled. Sean has crumbled. Yeah, Sean is going to be getting this one. It is a nice set, this. It really is a nice set. So it came out in 24, 951 pieces. Comes with 3 figs. This is one really that it was a shame that it was probably limited to 10,000 and only limited to 2, and it had all the limitations on, because I think a lot of people probably bought multiple because they would have made up a mushroom village, because it kind of would have just made sense. It was at that price point that you might have been able to get away with 2, maybe 3. And Yeah, because it wasn't horrific when it came out, I don't think. It wasn't horrendous. Jane saying it reminds me of a kid's show I used to watch. What show is that, Jane? What show would that be? Reese, we can. Well, you can buy them. All these that we're looking at the moment, Jane, you can buy them, but you're gonna have to pay like market prices. Or of course you can buy them from Bricklink. So like Bricklink's on a program. This website's open to everybody. You got this is a seller's website. Look, so Bricklink is how you buy a lot of like. So say for example, if you need a load of minifigures, Jane, for your Harry Potter stuff, if you just typed in Harry Potter, you found the seller that's got them all. You can just buy them from there. So basic rule of thumb, you are looking at Portugal, Netherlands is 84.91 pounds, Germany's 95.99, Netherlands, Czech Republic, Slovakia. I'm assuming your local currency is euro, I guess, for you, James. So it'll be the second price point, obviously, to look at. So you've got loads of people in from all over the world now, haven't we? Loads and loads of you joining in and doing different bits and pieces. Especially on, there's nothing popping up from the UK flag. And they are getting, there it is, 120 sealed. That's what you can get it for, £120 sealed from Bricklink. I'm gonna have to Google that. For a second then, when I was reading it, I was like, is that is that the country you're from? Oh no, it's a TV show. Oh right, yeah. AMB. You can tell I'm not with it today. It's like, oh, never heard of that one before. Going back through my geography brain. Hello. H. Ah, right, okay. Disney Plus TV show. Fancy. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Reese says, ended up carrying on with the shipping container. Back to build the little room on the back of the ship, I think. Disgusting. Yeah, the snail's amazing. Let's be honest. Because right. Oh, see. Hang on. I'm just watching a quick trailer in the background, obviously. Where's the snail? I'm gonna have to hunt this snail down now. I want to see the casting characters of the. I want to know where the snail is. You might have sold me on it. Right. Reese wanted. Reese is now saying it might be the front of the ship. Reese can't tell if he's building the front or back. That's a good start, isn't it? What did you want to look at, Reese? What was it? Let me go up. Let me go up. Let me go up. What did Reese want to have a look at? I don't know what Reese wanted. I don't know who I am. Right, I'm gonna have to go through the other way. Past. Is it the what series is that going to be? So that's the older ones. Big, nice sets in there. Nice sets in there. Ah, that's the Badger. There it is. 207 to 524 viewer. It is series 1. I thought it was. That's what I was actually going to look for, but I went to the 25th instead because I'm a pleb. So this one did not sell out, I don't believe. So this is actually quite hard to get hold of because there will be less than 10,000 of them made. And Ultra Brick says that Winter Chalet is a beauty. Well, It is. I know it is Ultra Bricks. It is absolutely stunning. And I am pretty sure Sean will also agree that it is that nice as well, because it is a very, very nice looking thing. So, Reese, it's open back. So you've got easy entry to move your figures around and do the different bits and pieces. If, of course, you wanted to have a fondle and a fiddle, but you've got all the different bits and pieces going across the top. So you've got different rooms. I was going to hope. Can I just go all the way across? Great. So that room's slightly higher than all the others. That's embarrassing. We'll start again. So we have then got the bedroom with a nice little candle. You've got the little chocolate mushroom bits, the chocolate cakes around the bed. You've got the painting bit across the top. More beds, more. There is one in here, isn't there? I was about to say beds, table, and I think the next thing is a bathroom and a toilet. It is. It is. There is a full-blown toilet again within this display. That is no surprise whatsoever. Brilliant. And then coming back down, you've then got another table. Got the brush. You've got the kitchen. I just don't think I'd ever. I didn't go for this one, but I just didn't think it would. But because this was in the same series as the castle, and I just didn't think of any of them, to be honest. I was like, no, I'm not too sure I can make any of them work. It does look nice, though. It does look nice. It's a big thing. It's 3,504 pieces. It's got a lot of length to it. It is the chalet. Chalet. SH. Where are we? Yeah, it's on the never-ending list. That's the. If I just typed in chalet sheet, I don't even think I've typed in the correct thing at all. Have I? Hang on. Start again. Winter. No, stop it. It doesn't like things being typed in. It prefers a SKU code. Just behave. Stop. Stop. Right. Winter. Thank you. What is it you wanted? SHALET. Chalet. Chalet. What an absolute thing of beauty this is, by the way. Is this next for you to build, Sean? Because the art of chocolate is gorgeous, but this is it's completely different with regards to how you build the bits, but I'm still amazed how you do the little elements on the inside of these. I thought that was just such a clever touch to give it that texture as you're going through. And we did this as a live build, didn't we? So how you've got all these little bits, it's just very, very, very clever. And the inside of it is gorgeous as well. And the roof design, yeah, it's a very nice set. Very, very nice set. I don't understand why they've only got two. They've only done two. Because they know, like, the series that is coming out for you to be the next series that you can buy will be with you in December. So surely they would have been like, we could just put one Winter Village set in that because people would love it because they get it for themselves for Christmas. The shape, the colors, the texture, absolute beautiful thing. This was such a good build. I took my time building this on the live stream because it really is outstanding. And the inside as well, like just the smoke that's coming off from the chimney, because I had mine side on, so you had the roof with the chimney and it had all the display and everything around it. And this just adds to it. It really just added to everything because you've got the wood store, you've got all the beautiful little steps, you've got all those little bits and pieces, and because it's obviously it's not part of the actual Lego Bricklink Designer Program. It's like the Invitational. They went to town on the inside of it as well. So on the back, that's just a really nice part of the build. That does look really nice. All the smoke coming off. Again, you got a lovely toilet up at the top there. And then you have got so much detail with the Christmas tree, because of course it is a winter set. So they are there for Christmas to a point, but it's just a Christmas family not wearing Christmas jumpers. And then you've got all of this detail. Yeah, honestly, Sean, you are just going to, the fact that you're building both of these back to back, I think no matter what you buy next or whatever you build next, it is not going to stand up. You're just going to have to lower your expectations after you've built this and the archer. I can't believe you're doing those two builds back to back. What a amazing thing. And bearing in mind, this is the human being that said, I am going to wait until December to build these, and also was going to wait until Halloween for the Transylvania. So has built 3 of probably the nicest Bricklink Designer Program builds back to back. So yeah, absolutely stunning. It is stunning. So yeah, they are really very good. Really very good. But yes, Jane, I agree. It is all very nice. Yes, he did. He went all in and got all of those. So yeah, that's it. Right, guys, we'll wrap things up there. We will throw in the towel, wrap things up there, so you guys and girls can get yourself some food, get yourself ready for work tomorrow, and all that kind of nonsense. I will end the poll. 23 votes in. Thank you to everybody that has liked the video as well. So the sale won at 61%. So what's best? Get stats on a sale times 4 points. Good giveaway other. So there we go. But yes, it is a thing of legends to be able to build those 3 in a row. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to build this and I'm going to build that. And I'm like, what? Yes, we'll be on tomorrow. We will be doing it tomorrow. If it's going to be like a big Mario thing, it'll be like this again, with all the Mario stuff. And we'll just keep our eyes peeled on the Lego website. There's no change in the Lego website. Then I might just go in slightly earlier and do the bit more of a build. But yeah, we'll do another one like this tomorrow. This seemed to go quite well, didn't it? So plenty of people jumping in and seeing what's what. But if, of course, you guys and girls let me know, like Amazon sales and all that kind of stuff, then yeah, you're absolutely living the dream. Killian has asked a very strong, good question. Have you just appeared, Killian, or have you been talking the whole time and I've missed your name? Oh, there we go. I get it now. Are you on tomorrow? And then that's Killian's response. Yeah, makes sense. I tell you what, it has been a long day. So I am holding on because I have literally been speaking to people since about 7:30 this morning, and we are now 20 to 10 at night. Oh, I've been popping in and out, just not being chatty today. Fair enough, Killian. We'll allow it. As long as you've liked the video, Killian, it does not matter. That's all good, sexy fun. Right, I will catch whoever is with me tomorrow. If it's going to be Mario Day tomorrow, then we are going to be getting the Luigi reveal tomorrow. If it is what you guys and girls think it's going to be. Take care, everybody. I will catch you all soon. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Right in the chat. Take care. All right. Bye.